Lately, I've been trying to learn other art styles so I could expand my skills. So obviously, I've been thinking about how to figure out what art style is for me, or how to create my own. So today, I'm going to be talking about how you can find your art style. The quick answer is you can't. Thank you for watching. Just kidding. The truth is, you are trapped in your own comfort zone. In this video, I'm going to explain how you can get out of your comfort zone and become a better artist for it. First, let's start by defining what an art style is. Google defines art style as the distinctive visual characteristics of an artist's work or a specific period. Now we know what an art style is, but how do you find the art style that is right for you? As I said, if you clicked on this video, chances are you are trapped in your comfort zone and are too worried about art style rather than learning. You should be learning how to make art before you make an art style. Say, for example, you're trying to draw characters. If you just draw stick people, you'll never get better. Now, you could claim that as your art style, which is fine. And if you plan on getting any better, making excuses won't help you grow. Start by learning art fundamentals such as anatomy or shape language. Once you become familiar, not necessarily fluent, with the fundamentals, you can start experimenting while also learning the fundamentals. Of course, you are always free to go at your own pace. You don't need to jump into experimenting. Of course, you are always free to go at your own pace. You don't need to jump into experimenting. That said, please don't be scared to move on and step out of your comfort zone. Now, how do you experiment? First, find an artist who has a style that you like. Next, figure out what you like about their art style specifically. Is it the way they draw eyes, or perhaps the way they do their line art, or the fact that they don't have any line art? Now, you can do one of two things. You can either do studies of their art. This allows you to think about why they did things in a certain way, or you can focus on doing the specific thing that you like about their art style. I would recommend a third option that I feel like gets talked about but kind of pushed under the rug, starting with a study and then working it into your own drawings. Do this with multiple artists that you like, or else you will risk becoming a copy. As they say, good artists copy, great artists steal. Why only be a good artist when you can be a great artist? I'm not saying go out and steal other people's art. What this means is when you copy someone, the result will feel like just that, a copy. If you steal, and I want to stress that I do not mean screenshot people's art and post it as your own. What I mean is people who steal often are greedy and want more rather than less. I want you to learn with the mindset of why learn from only one person when I can learn from 2 or 3. Heck, imagine 4. You would have so much knowledge if you would just step out of your comfort zone and learn. That being said, art style is not something that you just wake up one day and start drawing Vincent van Gogh style portraits one day without having any knowledge or practice in his style. Art style is something that you will acquire over time when you decide, what if I drew the ears bigger for all of my characters? Or you notice that you always draw something like arms a certain way. Or even when you realize that when you thought you were drawing, your art has taken on a more painterly look to it rather than a sketchy style, or vice versa. If your art is messy and you like it messy, you should still experiment with clean shapes and lines to help you learn structure. If your art is clean and you like it clean, you should still try a faster, more messy style for a little bit so you can learn composition without having to worry about the overall look of your line art. The truth is that people who have an art style don't even think about having an art style. They create art in a way that they enjoy and think looks good. Trying new things when it comes to art will almost always benefit your knowledge, so try doing what looks good to you. Lastly, you should always remember that you don't have to post everything you make. So draw, sculpt, paint, but do it for yourself. Because at the end of the day, all the likes in the world should be worth nothing when compared to how much you like your own art. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you improve, even if only by a tiny bit. If this video gets 3 likes, I'll post the slowed down real-time version of this video on my Patreon. This one will have commentary of me rambling about random things as I draw, just give you a kind of a way to see what I'm thinking while I draw, and it could be really fun. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and helps other people like you learn and improve. Hit the notification bell and I'll see you in the next video.